world, it is time for the supporter request line. If you are a supporter on any platform, this is your chance to give me a level code that represents a level you created, a level that you're working on trying to beat, you want some help on, maybe a level you have the world record on that you would like to see me try to take it. You could make a level request, like you want to see a Link level or a Kaizo level or a speedrun level. Or you can just hang out and say what's up. All valid. All valid options here, people. What's up, Lottie? Ba 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 beat up ba bow. All right, people. Hope you're having a good Friday. We made it to Friday. We have officially made it to Friday, people, which really is a beautiful thing. It is a very, very beautiful thing. Lottie wants to see some Kaizo, all right? Well, that's a great place to start. That is a lovely place to begin. But first, I have to make sure the right game is tagged. We'll be playing Mario Maker 2, the game I'm obsessed with. And, basically refuse to play much of anything else. So I can either laugh about it or cry about it. So I'm going to choose to laugh about it. There's Kyle with an A. Shout out to you, Kyle with an A. And thanks for all the support. Alrighty. What's up, Mike? Doing what you like. There we go. What's up, Dale? Okay, we're all set up over here. Now, a little maneuver over here. No, this is not altered content. This is not AI generated. This is real. And as usual, we will be playing the greatest video game ever created, Mario Maker 2 for the Nintendo Switch. If you don't own it yet, what are you waiting for? Come on now. What are you waiting for? All right. So we're going to start with the Kaizo level, and we'll just take it from there. There's Charles. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, Charles. Oh, boy. I'm having problems. That's okay. That's all right, people. We're just about ready. You got your coffee? Who's got their coffee? Delicious. Italian sweet cream for me. With a little cold brew. That's how I do. Alrighty. Well. We have success. So let's find a Kaizo level and get this party started. Hello, Ty. What's up, Fish? Good morning, Gordon. Good morning, Jessica. Kyle with an A goes for milk with his coffee. There you go. That's a healthier choice. That's definitely a healthier choice. Okay, let's find some Kaizo. Feel free to leave a request, supporters, and thanks for your support. Thanks for the support. In fact, let's play the support song. Hey, actually, better yet, let's play the star song. Here comes Mike. Thank you for the 25 stars. You are the superstar leader, and this star drop is for you. And only you. All right, we're going to go to Popular Super Expert. Let's go from Europe. Let's switch it up and try the European Popular Super Expert. Okay, Shell Park. Well, it's Kaizo Light. I don't know if this is going to qualify. Did you make a super world or something, buddy? A 5-level super world? That might be worth saving. That could be a nice little aside. Might be good for the expert league that I'm starting. Okay. That's neither here nor there. What we're looking for is something that has a clear shell jump indicated. Look at this. A P-Switch Super World is coming soon. All right, Tommy. We'll be on the lookout for that. How's the consistency? I'm playing this Super World on Monday. Super Combros. Platforming purity. Well, okay, here's Kaizo, maybe. Yeah, Kaizo. It looks very difficult, though. But, whatever. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we're up for the challenge. Let's see if we're up for the challenge, people. Oh, I gotta caps lock that. It looks so much better. Uppercase. There we go. Come on. Night and day difference. Don't you think? I do. Okay, Lozo has the world record. Shout out Lozo. Amazing Kaizo creator. Thanks again, Mike. Fish got one of those latte machines, and you can do a plain latte every morning. There you go. That's pretty cool. That's not hold right. Gordon just saw an ad for the NES, that speedrun dealio. Speedrun dealio. Like my lingo? Yeah, you got to check that out, people. What's the release date on that, Gordon? Okay, this is pretty cool. I like the intro. Now that I understand it. Okay. We're warming up the Kaizo here. Ty agrees. How you like me now? Oh, that was close. I didn't think that was going to fly. We need real momentum there, people. We got to really get moving. That's nearly it. I want to throw that spring up just a tiny bit later. Not by much. There. See? Told you. I told you! Oh! Reclaim! What is this? What's the drop mean? I'm afraid of the... I might need a clear video for this. What is... We got the reclaim, but we missed... What is this? I have a shell. If I drop a shell down in the pit, does something happen? Here's what I'm gonna do. This is my plan. I'm gonna like this level, but this isn't how I want to start the stream. Especially if it was just tough moves, I think I could get more down with it. I was ready, but deciphering and trying to figure out what to do after that reclaim could be here 10 minutes to get one more move. So, what we're gonna do instead to keep up with the Kaizo is we'll play a Lozo level. Lozo has a 3-level super world. All right, we're doing a little switch out here. What's your most recent? I'd like something around 1%. Can we get a 1%? That's 0.5%. See, I've played pretty much all. There's a reclaimed garden. No checkpoint. Okay, 1 checkpoint. Yes. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for, people. It comes out July 18th. Okay, we got a while to wait, Gordon. What's up, Potsy_FN? An amazing content creator. You got to check him out. He's always making that content, and he's awesome. Big shout out to Potsy_FN. Easiest way to find him. Just type that in and see where it brings you. Okay, Lozo. Let's see what we have here. Well, I know what went wrong there. What's up, Yaya? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Nice. Wow, that was cool. Very good indication. I have to give it up for that indication. No! And then I did not make my adjustment. There we go. We got our first level code from Potsy. Our first level code, and this is the supporter request line. So this is your chance to do just that. Make a request. A level you created, a level you're struggling to beat. Even just a level type. Maybe you want to see a speed run. Maybe you want to see... There we go. No! Wait, do I have a checkpoint? I don't think so. All right, this level's awesome. I'm not surprised. Lozo is amazing. But I mean, just look at it. Look at the level. Can't you, just aesthetically even. It looks so legit. Look at it. Like, see all the... Notice just how many saws are up above. Saws, and then we've got the icicles here. See, it's things that present the feeling of danger without actually representing any danger. It's a powerful little psychological tool. Oh, okay. I at least understood. Gordon says he needs to create a new level. It can be very time-consuming. It's true. And this is why, you know what? I would highly recommend, if that's how you feel about it, commit to making 2 or 3 10-second levels. Because I feel like a big part of what really causes that feeling, because I felt it before I was even a streamer when I was trying to make levels. I think what could be so tough is knowing when is it good enough, when is it complete, when is it difficult enough, all of those questions. And those questions are a lot more difficult to answer in a longer level. Whereas in a 10-second level, there we go. I feel like it just simplifies things. So try it out, people. That's my advice. Try making a 10-second level. If you're intimidated by the process in any way, shape, or form. Oh, that wasn't too good. Thankful for the checkpoint. What's up, Josh? Shout out to the amazing Josh. That was a lot better. Oh, buddy. Okay. How did I not grab the spring? Fish is really frustrated on how to do a long jump when you don't get so much height. Okay, well, let's look that up, Fish. We're going to address that for you, my friend. We are going to address that frustration. Oh, my gosh. Gotcha. Thank you for the claw. Lozo, you're amazing. I'm telling you, people, take a screenshot and play some Lozo levels if you're into Kaizo especially. Well, almost exclusively. Boom. Gonna be doing some shell jumps if you're playing Lozo, but it is awesome. Really, really high quality, consistent, fun stuff. The focus is definitely more on fun and quality than it is on difficulty. You know what I mean? It's very difficult, though. I'm not trying to say it's... I must have played this on another account. Well, there you go, people. First level down. We are going to play Potsy's level, and then we're going to play Fish's level. We're going to find it in story mode. And what's up, Matt? It's always good to see my buddy Matt, one of the originals. One of the originals. Crazy that I've been streaming long enough that there are some of you that I've just known for years. It's just crazy. Thank you, Jessica. Hello, Double Star Bomb 35. The students are at recess. Okay. So, now we go to Potsy's level. And he sent me the clear video. Thank you. He's got a Kaizo level as well. That's what we've got here. It's the blue platform. Sorry for... I had such a bad reaction live to hearing what it was. Yeah, and there it is. The idea of doing it off of the following platform. I wasn't initially too excited about it, if I'm being honest. But we're going to have fun with it here. And watching the clear video, it is very, very nicely spaced out. And it's actually... And so this was in a ROM hack you had mentioned. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is very straightforward. And very well indicated. What's in the pipe? There's a pipe that you skipped. Maybe another checkpoint? Okay, I'm glad I'm watching at this part. I don't know. Okay, and good. This is where I really needed the clear video. For the thwomp part. Then we get the Yosh, and then this is where it really gets crazy. We got to do it. A Yoshi shell jump off of the... And then a double. Okay. We spent 2 days making it, 2 hours to clear it. All right, people. Well, let's see what we can do with it. Okay, we got one from Mike, and we got one from Yaya. Awesome. All right, people. We'll settle in. Let's see what we can do. It's going to be all about Section 3 here. It's going to be all about Section 3. And let me give another shout out to my buddy Potsy_FN. Pottie _ That's the little line. The hyphen on the ground. _ Check him out, people. He's awesome. And he does it all. He's not stuck in a world of Mario Maker like me. You can actually get all types of different content from him. From Pikmin to SpongeBob, but Mario Maker's in the mix over there too. And he's just a great guy overall. Big shout out to my buddy Potsy_FN. And thank you for giving him the official shout out there, Double Star Mom. Okay, we got a chance at the first clear. 2 checkpoints. Second checkpoint down the green pipe. That's what was missing down the pipe in that clear video. 2 hidden 1-ups. Enjoy. All right. All right. Josh has been working on improving. You feel like the levels are long enough, but watch someone play it and beat it way quicker than I thought. Well, if you're watching someone play it, that implies you're watching a streamer. And if you're watching a streamer, you can't. A streamer's experience with somebody's level is like the least representative of what it's going to be to a casual player. It's likely to look nothing like what watching a streamer play your level likely looks wildly different than 99% of other people playing your level. Oh, don't reset. I have a checkpoint. Kyle with an A wants a link level. So yeah, this is a lot of interesting dynamics in the Mario Maker level creation community. I see some level creators get really, really serious about anyone finding cheese in their level, to the point of it being relatively common for creators, if anyone in the world finds cheese and then posts about it, many level creators take that to be an obligation now at that point to take their level down, fix the cheese, and then re-upload it. Which to me is so I can't understand it. I can understand it on the level of it feeling like I put out something that wasn't perfect and I want to take it back. But as someone who has played tens of thousands of levels, but I've only made 3, so keep that in mind. But after playing tens of thousands of levels, it's ultimately such a gift and a beautiful thing as the player. If you find a little cheese or you find something, it's such a nice, positive experience. But it seems like a lot of level creators feel like it's at their expense. There we go. There you go, Patty boy. All right, now we're ready for the real section here. Great job, Potsy. Great job. This is a wild one. Now this is where we got to get the thwomp in the mix. Here's our Yoshi. Now this is where it's going to get a little wild here, people. You know, it's funny because as we're saying all this, there might be cheese here. I'm going to check for you. There might be cheese at that Yoshi jump. And we might have a literal perfect example of a real-life occurrence of this. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Well, so wait. Where does this take me? Does this take me back here? So now, well, I can't believe this is unbelievable that this happened this way. Okay, literally, I spent the first half of the level talking about when someone finds cheese in a level and whether or not that behooves the level creator to take it down. So here we go. And the worst part is, here's what's really rough about this situation. I was speaking on it like on the opposite side, saying like it feels silly to me to do that. But now, here I am in the situation. I just found cheese in the uncleared level creator. So if there ever was an opportunity to take it down to remove the cheese, here's what I'm trying to say. My buddy Potsy made this level, and perhaps the Yoshi move was really important to you. And this is where I see the other side of the coin. If you make a level, especially around one big part, and that's the cheesable part, again, I know it sounds like I'm going back on everything I said, and I kind of am. It's a sit. Here's what I'm trying to say, Potsy. I would encourage you to do what you feel is best here. Oh my gosh, this last move, I think might be the real. Is it easy to be holding one? No, probably not. This is probably the what you call it. The penultimate move. Yeah, I don't think you actually want it in your hands. Okay, Potsy is with the mindset that I would likely be, which is, if there's cheese, there's cheese. And ultimately, what's happened now, like anyone who saw me do that cheese, maybe you couldn't do the Yoshi part, but you could do the, this part, which I guess is unlikely. I don't know, that really went sideways. I'm sorry, Potsy. I can't believe it. It's wild how often that kind of thing happens. Like, you just so happen to be talking about something, and then it literally happens. So, yeah, this is, right now I'm feeling conflicted. I'm feeling like I put it out there that you would be foolish to take this down now that I found cheese. But truly, I don't feel that way. That's part of why I feel so bad right now, because ultimately, especially where it was in the third section, the grand finale, the one Yoshi move, I basically just convinced myself of the opposite point by the time we got to the end of this level. So, level creators who take your level down because they found cheese, I think maybe I get it. Maybe I get it more now than I did 5 minutes ago. But one way or the other, can you please... Here, wait, it's right here. Can you please check out my buddy Potsy_FN? He's awesome. He looks like that, too. He's amazing. And I've known him a while now, and he's a legit, real Mario player, people. He is, and he's also no trolls, no problem at all. He takes the troll the right way, with a good sense of humor. He enjoys it. He can work through it. How you want to see someone play a troll level. So big shout out to you, Potsy. You're awesome, great level, and apologies for the way that sort of all went down. Definitely a tough one. Definitely a tough one. Double stop off. Says Pat is no match for Pat in a debate, and it is so true, people. I probably have wasted 3/4 of my life debating with myself in my own head. So, yeah. Next up, we have Fish. Fish was saying, I'm really frustrated on how to do a long jump where you don't get too much height. Like level 70 on story mode, and I got you ready right here. In fact, I tried to do this once, and it wouldn't let me access the older levels. But then we figured it out. You want jobs? I got jobs. Okay, yeah. 20 pages, and we're looking for number 70. Freezing rain. The long jumps. I got you covered, Fish. Let's figure this out. Dale thought that was a cool level. I think so, too. The kids are on the way back. All right, shout out to you, Double Star. You're amazing. You got to check out Double Star Mom 35 as well. She is one of the greats. And easily, one of the greatest people I've ever met. How do you like that? Okay, I should not have done that. So let's see what's going on here. Freezing rain. I only have 4 lives. Okay. Every arrow, we're long jumping. So we have multiple options. Big jump here. Okay. There's a dash thing going on. Hold on, let me do that again. Maybe try the other part. Let me take the low road. Which way are you going? I get more coins? I didn't think that would happen. I feel like I'm cheating the system. What's the dash? There's a dash jump thing going on. Let's see. Long jump. So if I take this bottom route, what's the difference? Anything? Long jump. Okay, so right. Oops. It won't let me pause. You are doing the jump without thinking of it. I think it's a basic move. The long. Well, it's the long... So to do the long jump, I'm just tapping this. Blink. I'm holding... What am I holding? Oh, that counts as a life. The dash jump. So is dash jump long jump? Because this whole level is built around the long jump. If you jump normal, you hit the ice spike like this. So here, I'm going to try it with... Okay, I see. You could attempt this level without the long jump. You jump normal. Okay, so that's it. You need the long... So, okay, now I'm getting the whole story. The starting point was you saying you're really frustrated on how to do the long jump where you don't get much height. So, here we go. Here's the little instructions that Nintendo gives you. Long jumps are easy. All you got to do is press R while dashing. So you got to be holding Y. So if I'm trying to imagine it being difficult, maybe it's because you're not used to holding Y by default. So here's what my starting advice to you is make sure that from the start of this level, you're holding Y. Because that will guarantee, as long as you're holding Y, every time you press this button in motion, it's going to result in a long jump like that. If you're staying still, I'm holding Y, but look, well, nothing to look at yet. I'm holding Y, nothing. Nothing at all. But if I put a couple steps with it, I'm holding Y, and here, bing, that's the jump you want. That's the jump you want. It's the long jump. So you don't even want to press this button. You don't even want to press this button, ideally. Now, hold on. Let's test that theory. Can I do this level with all long jumps? I'm gonna long jump at every edge. So far, I think you can get away with all long jumps. Yeah, and that must be what the bottom route's all about. If you don't even want to mix and match. Yes, this is the way. Okay, this is my challenge to you, Fish. Hold the Y button and don't even press the normal jump button once. But once you can, this is the good news. Once you can do this level without the regular jump button, then you can get even better at this skill by taking the top road. You got it, it works, there we go. Because one last thing I want to point out. The way I just did it, I didn't even have to touch the jump button. So I can really just practice on getting comfortable using this as the jump button, the long jump. But it's a little more difficult and a little more practical. Like if you're playing Endless of any kind by a human, if a human made the level, it's likely going to alternate between both. So right now it's been all long jumps. Now normal jump. Now I'm long jumping. Normal jump, long jump, long jump, long jump, long jump. So there you go. There is my advice to you. Fish said, thanks so much. I guess I could have read the instructions. Fish, I know how easy it can be to just dive right in and be like, well, what's the problem? Psh, it happens to me all the time. So I think it's totally relatable, totally reasonable. And thankfully, the bright side of a little mistake like that is now you get the satisfaction of you're probably going to get that. Probably in 5 minutes, you're going to have that down, if not less. So shout out to you, Fish. And I'm sure there's a couple other people that'll find this video someday that may be helped by that. So shout out to you, Fish. Okay, and Dale found another time attack in your normal run. Do you want to give it a go? I'm down to give it a try. All we got on the docket now is Mike gave me a level he made. And then Yaya. No, I'm not making a level. What's up, Alima? Very nice to see you. This is where I want to be. All right. All right. Level codes on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. If you like what you see, take a screenshot and definitely hook my buddy Mike up with a like if you end up playing it. I've already played this one. Oh, I must not have... Okay. I copied, but I didn't paste. To copy, but fail to paste... It's as if you never copied at all. It's as if you never copied at all. It's like if you start a marathon and you only make it halfway through. Did you even begin? Baiska! Uh-oh, Mr. Baiska. Very good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for the 100 stars. This star drop, where is it? Is for you. Shout out to you, Bite Scout. Mike, we have a problem. Mike, how dare you? Yeah. I got it right on my end. So, Mike, unfortunately, you're banned for life. No, obviously not. You are going to have to retype that, though. And in the meantime, in between time, we'll move on to Susie's level. Yeah. The first part is a 3. Okay. All right, solve the puzzle to get the coins. Hint, on off first. Okay, I'll take that hint. So it's a 3. All right, Mike, you're next up, and then Dale's after you. Okay, the hint is to hit the on off first. All right, well, let's take the advice. Okay, and now we have this. All right, Suze. Okay, that's a little bonus. Okay, I see what's going on here, Susie. Now I gotcha. It's like a little power-up situation. Each thing unlocks the next thing. Now we get the P-switch? Yes. Now we get the key. Susie! Getting a little fancy with it, Suze. Okay, that was foolish of me. Here, let me just go down here. Put myself in timeout. Mike says Susie makes cool levels. I agree. Okay, Dale's saying, don't worry, it was a semi-troll. Okay, fair enough. So I should skip it? It's up to you, my friend. We got... Okay. There you go. Susie. Susie, this is a whole different flavor for you. I'm so glad that didn't lead to a pit. I half expected it to. We got arrow here. All right, well, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not missing out right up here. No, this is where I'm going to get dropped off. Probably after I go up here. Sorry, Yoshi. Oh, and there's the last one. And even Yoshi saved! You gotta be kidding me, Suze! Even Yoshi saved! I can't believe it. What a pleasant surprise. Amazing level, Susie. That's my favorite of yours yet. That's my favorite Susie level yet. And I've played a lot of Susie levels. And that is easily my favorite. Wow. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Shout out to you, Susie. You're a legend. Okay, Alima says, a little high before the ultimate food, frozen pizza. Frozen pizza can be really good. My old favorite was Red Baron pepperoni. That was the best. Potsy was driving, but is glad you like the level. The only thing that matters in your level is that you can do everything, but if there's cheese for someone, that's awesome as well, especially the really difficult stuff. There you go! Okay! I'm so glad, Potsy. That makes me feel so much better about the way that all played out. Because I'm 100% in sync with you. Ultimately, if you have that cheese available, especially on a tough move, now anybody who can do the move that wants to challenge themselves has the move to do. But anyone who might not be able to do the move now has a way to do it if they could do the rest. So, again, I'm so glad that's the stance you take, Potsy. And shout out to you. It was an awesome level. And check them out, people. Check them out. Potsy_FN. And thank you for that one, Susie. Thank you for that one. And now, Dale, I never got a final word from you. So we'll just at least pull it up and see what we can do with it. What's up, Sean? And there's my buddy, Jeff. Shout out to you, Jeff. There we go. Coffee's up, people. Time attack, 5 seconds. Good morning, Jonathan. I am well this morning, and I hope you are too. Big shout out to the amazing Gaming band director. There's another stream. You gotta check him out, people. Check to check him out. nice bet. Okay, the 5 seconds. So there must be a different way. Bet it will take you 1 try to find the answer. Well, there's my 1. I got to imagine there's another way to get this dude moving, or a different way to activate the switch. If it's a 5-second world record, there's no way you have to... Oh, maybe you can activate it here? You go left first. That's it. Now that we know. And now I see why Dale thought I'd be smart enough. Oh, you have to jump. Well, it definitely took me more than 1. There we go. Oh, nice bet. Okay.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Man, it's surprising that you can, like, bait that thwomp that far down. That's pretty nuts. Okay, interesting. All right, people. Well, that's all the requests. So feel free to leave one. But in the meantime, in between time, I want to try out this P-jump level. It looks wild. And difficult. Look at the clear rate, people. 35 clears out of almost 10,000 attempts. What the heck is this? What is this? What am I getting myself into? Ba-da-ba-ba-bow. All right, Tommy. All right, Tommy. I'm looking at you. Oh, copyright claim. Whoop! How dare you? Oh, this is difficult. This is difficult. Kyle with an A! I did not see the link level request. It didn't get copy and pasted on my list. Gaming band director says a P-Switch Super World. That sounds very interesting and also incredibly annoying. Okay, Mike, that's right. I didn't go backwards on the list. There we go. Hold on. It's all coming together, people. All the pieces are coming together. That's the beauty of a list. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just do it in the order that it just came in. So now Kyle with an A gets a link level, and then Mike gets his actual level. Give me like 2 minutes on this one. Maybe 3. This is actually pretty fun, though. I'm going to say that, but it's... You got to really... You got to do this with intention. No, that's the same spot. So part of what because the gap closes, the space closes in on you, you want to hit left. But hitting left is the worst thing to do because it takes away the momentum you need to make it to the next P-switch. Nope. People, this is actually awesome. But I know the sound probably isn't awesome. In fact, maybe, is this a time, would you rather, here, you know what, I don't care what you'd rather. I think I would rather hear a little music than that sound. So here, we'll just go instrumental. Let's make it epic. Let's go instrumental, and I have until the end of this song to get the clear. I think that's the perfect compromise. And if you disagree, too bad. Here we go. Let's at least get rid of this music. Oh, and that's a little loud. I had turned it up to hear the piano part. I know this is going to bother some people. I'm not trying to hurt the eardrums here. All right. You ready for the clear? Because I am. Sean said, I forgot how to request a level. If you would like to request a level, you can do it right in the chat. There's no format to it. All you got to do is just communicate it with either a level code or an idea. Okay, hold right, Pat. No, it still wasn't enough. That part's tough. That part is tough. No, I missed one. Okay. Sean, okay, well, I have a request for a link level already. So maybe I'll play 2 link levels. Maybe I'll do like a short link level and a long link level. Little link variety here. There you go, Pat. No! This is tough, but I gotta tell you, what makes this kind of platforming challenge satisfying is that the platforming is very tight and responsive. So, like, when it fails, it doesn't really feel like a glitch. It feels way more like a failure to execute. No, like that. That was entirely because I didn't have enough momentum. It doesn't feel like it was like, oh, I pressed the twirl button and I didn't twirl. It's not like that. So it makes it way less frustrating to fail because it's like you have a very quick and easy understanding of the adjustment you need to make in order to fix it. So see, I still haven't fixed what I'm trying to do. But now I just did. Oh my gosh. It's how quickly you need to press the button at that part. It's duck, 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 duck. That's the rhythm. Doop, doop. This is the doop, 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 doop. That's just controlling your speed. No! I made it through! How many is that? I'm 9 away, people. The song's about to end. Oh. I might need one more song. Oh, buddy. Pat just beat it right here. Come on, Pat. No, I thought I was going to do it. Okay, I'll play my shortest song. I'll play my shortest song, which is a very quick 12 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think my shortest song is probably Other Side of My TV. So I have one more song to do it. We still have a whole hour left, people. We only have like 3 requests. So this is why I feel the right to do this. The right. Okay. Come on, Patty Boy. Where is it? There it is. All right, people. Let's get this clear. We're 9 P-switches away. 9 away.
I see the worst of conditions in the highest definition on a television larger than life. Somebody's grief and pain out on display so I can have some entertainment tonight. I hear the cries of the helpless and the bound in surround sound, but the speaker sheds no tear. It's got no idea the way they feel.
No! Come on! That's progress. That's progress. Hold on. Gaming band director makes a request to finish the level. After the as if you don't finish it now. Okay. And Matt wants to see the clear too, so the chat's down. And Potts has been playing a lot of ROM hacks lately, giving you ideas that you haven't seen in Kaiser Levels in Mario Maker 2. There you go. Bridge that gap, Potsy. It seems like people tend to choose one or the other. Not entirely. I mean, like Isherwood. If you ever heard of Isherwood, he's someone that's really, really, really proficient at both.
I got an LCD that's full HD, 1080p, no less.
But I'm saying in general, it seems like people are typically real good at one and then okay at the other. That's actually why this is so tough. Notice how there's an extra layer of spikes here. So you have to do it's not a much lower jump. It feels much lower, though, because you have to do a controlled jump to avoid this. But because it's far enough to the right, you have to hold the jump button. The window is small. It's a small margin for error.
I wonder what my life would be on the other side of my TV. I wonder what my life would be on the other side.
No! But for an example of someone who's just out of control, the very best at Mario Maker 2, you gotta check out ARK. A-R-K. You gotta check out JC the Champ. You gotta check out King Boo 97. Those are all examples of people that have achieved a A level of skill in this game that is hard to wrap my brain around. Oh my goodness, that ending was no joke, people. Woo, buddy. Wow. That was awesome. I'll definitely play that Super World. When that Super World comes out, I'm playing. Count me in. Amazing, Tommy. Amazing stuff, Tommy. Wow. That was awesome. Okay, and thank you for humoring me, people. Thank you for putting up with a little delay and little curbs. Yes, I know. They should definitely be being mentioned. The truth is, hold on. The truth is, the people who are the best in the game are not the most popular in the game. There we go. Okay. And Lil Curbs is absolutely legit. He's right in that mix and just out of control. He's out of control. But this is the thing. If now of all the names I just said, Ark, JC the Champ, King Boo 97, Lil Curbs, if you were to take that group of names, right, and try to rank them, doing that accurately is going to be very difficult for 95% of the Mario Maker community, me included. I'm absolutely in that 95%. Because when you're that high level, when you're that much above the rest of the curve, it gets really tough to tell. It's like if you're looking up at them, it's hard to tell how much higher one is from the other. They all just way up there. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. The Beast, no doubt. Exactly. Yeah. The Beast is probably, I just saw somebody on Twitter saying, one of the best blind ROM hack players. Like when we're talking about ROM hacks in Mario Maker, he's definitely out of control at Mario Maker and out of control at ROM hacks. But especially when it comes to playing ROM hacks blind, no clear video, never in racing for it, he's one of the ultimate. He's one of the absolute ultimate. And that's a very, very difficult skill. It's like reading music almost. All right, let's get the music back here and let's get down to business, people. I always feel a little awkward even talking about stuff like that because I'm a nobody. I'm okay at the game, but I'm not even in any of those conversations. You know what I mean? I like to say in the top 5,000. That's where I'm comfortably in that top 5,000, and that's I've never been that good at any game. I was somebody who would play Call of Duty and just lose most of the time. I would typically get that good, but I will say I have always been pretty good at Mario, but not like competitive Mario. Just always been drawn to it, and especially to running full speed through every level. Dale's asking if I consider going back to rating other streams. No, not even. I couldn't. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to respond too flippantly because if you don't know the history of the context, here's my answer. No, I will likely never be someone who raids out of the stream. And here's one part of it. I give my speech at the end. Back when I was raiding people, at the beginning of my streaming career, I have always at the end of the stream gave the speech about if you struggle with anxiety, depression, that whole little send-off, right? And so what happens is, typically, most of the people that watch, they leave halfway through that because they've already heard it. So by the time I finish my little outro, typically the chat dwindles down to 1/5 of who was there to begin with. So then raiding out is even more useless. So take that context. Add to it the fact that sometimes if you allow other streamers to raid you, it's like, there was a scam back in the 60s and 70s that'd wait in the airport and give you a flower. And it's like a psychological trick because now you feel like you owe them. It's that weird thing playing out in real time where a streamer will raid you, and then in their mind, you really owe them. You owe them in a very real, tangible way that is undeniable. And if that debt is not paid by 3 days or by 72 hours after the first raid, then you're a bad streamer and you're against the community. And that whole vibe, that's what made me tap out and say, I'm totally out. So you mix all that together, and the last thing I'm thinking about is turning raids on. I don't believe they help people that much. I think, talk to people who've been raided all out of nowhere. They have 1,000 viewers. What's the result? What's the result 1 month later? How many more followers do they have? How many more viewers? Likely, whatever it is, it's less than 1% of what they already had. Unless they were super tiny to begin with. But even then, people, I just don't believe in it. But I would not say somebody else shouldn't. I would not say someone else shouldn't raid. But there are all of my thoughts about raiding. All of my thoughts about rating. Now, back to the game here. My list is all upside down now because I copied and pasted too many times. We have Mike's corrected code. And then we're going to do a long link level and a short link level. There we go. So, Dale, does that clear it up for you, my friend? Did you get a little more than you bargained for there? But there you go. It's got to at least be clear. Okay. Let's keep it going, people. It's just it's an awkward. And you know what? There's also, I will openly admit that part of the struggle is when it comes to like those unwritten social dynamics, the unwritten, you do this, I do that. I'm not that great at that anyway. So add to that the veil of the internet, and all I can see is your text, and all the interactions are once removed from real life. It's just a bizarre thing. It's been a weird adjustment. Trying to learn, though, and I'm always doing my best, people. So here we go. Here's Mike's level. Take your time and good luck. The Goomba Challenge. And how are you, George? Dale said, wow, I wouldn't have thought streamers would be like that. I raid you, so you owe me one. That's too bad. And I want to make this clear as well. I'm not saying that this is the general attitude of every streamer out there. I 1,000,000% do not believe that. Potsy's saying, I must be odd because I've raided random people, never once expected one back. But I stream so late, I'm tired. Hang out for a bit and chat. I just want to hit the pillow. And so there we go. I'm glad Dale and Potsy are responding this way because now it becomes clear that the way that I expressed it made it sound like everybody who raids anybody is looking for the thing back, and that's not the case. If anything, more than half of all the streamers I've ever interacted with in that way were exactly like that. It was all just good faith. Hey, just want to show you a little support. Bing, bang, boom. No expectation. If you hit me back sometime, that's great, but definitely not a countdown until it happens. None of that. But it's the kind of situation, especially when you're talking about the internet and a community of streamers, if you just get one or two, all it takes is one or two that will go really far out of their way, have that approach, and then go really far out of their way to punish somebody that doesn't or stir up rumors. It's one of those things where you, as a streamer, you have a target on your back enough to a certain extent. Like there's already enough incentive for people to mess with you and have there be that cause effect. So if you manage to really upset someone that's within the community, that's really bad. That's really going to be likely a headache. Do you see what I'm saying? So the more peace that you can keep, the better. And so my ultimate route to the most peace is just secluding myself, essentially, and saying, hey, no one can raid me, so no one can expect anything. And ultimately, I don't have that much to offer as a raider in the first place because I give my little outro, and most of my viewers are gone by the time I would be doing the raid anyway. So there we go, people. I feel like we got the balance out. Okay, Dale says you didn't take it that way, but that's the way everyday life is too, to be honest. No doubt, exactly, Dale, and that was the point I was trying to make. That the same parallel exists in so many other ways, but it's even more diluted on the internet because of the nature of it being digital, virtual. Charles is saying, man, I'm glad I'm not in any kind of limelight. People can be nuts sometimes. Whoo, buddy. Absolutely, Charles. That's my response to that, is absolutely. But I'm also not trying to say streaming is the hardest job in the world and, we should all be rewarded. And no, I'm not saying that. It's just part of the nature of it. It's part of the nature of the internet in general. If you're going to put yourself out there on the internet, you're opening the door for people to care one way or the other, either to really like you or to really not like you or to think whatever. You know what I mean? You've now put yourself out there for people to have an opinion one way or the other. So as opposed to if I never put myself out there on the internet, none of these people would access me in the first place. You know what I mean? So I get it. It's part of the trade-off. It's just part of the trade-off. And Jonathan says some people can be something else. That's for sure. No doubt. But I wish nothing but the best for all of you people. Honestly. I know for a lot of the people that would maybe engage in some of the less positive behavior, likely have some real tough issues going on in their own life. It reminds me of watching Catfish. That was really eye-opening. Did anybody watch that back in the day on MTV? When I was, what age would I have been? Teenager? Whatever it was. Whenever Catfish was airing as a regular show, it was always shocking to me just how often the other side, the person that was doing the catfishing, had such a devastating life. Like when they'd finally go to meet up with them, and it would be like, They're taking care of an entire family, themselves, in their just an absolutely insane kind of life positions that it sheds a little light on, I think a lot of times some of the more destructive behavior comes from situations where there's a lot of desperation, a lot of pain, a lot of difficulty, a lot of bitterness, a lot of resentment. You know what I mean? There's a lot of very valid reasons to feel those things depending on your life situation, what's been taken from you, all that kind of stuff. So I get it. It's just part of reality. I get that. Ty says Catfish is still running. Is that true? What's up, Jeff? I really love that. I love that show. Nev and the white-haired guy. I love that guy. But apparently not enough to remember his name. Nev and somebody in the chat will know. Nev and somebody. Okay. Oh, it's a one jump level. Okay. What's up, Jesse? This must be one of these situations. Oh, maybe not. Nev and... I think that is the way to do it. Because if I leave it open and try to go through the door, no real way to aim. Come on, nobody knows. Oh, but it is supporter. Max! Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's Max. Nev and Max. So the trick is, the second jump has to be a controlled jump. Probably like a 6 out of 10 jump. No, it's much less than that. It's like a 4 out of 10. Oh, it's like a 3 out of 10 jump. That was the closest yet. That was I little underjumped it. That was like a 2.8. Let's round it up to a 3. There it is. Oh. Now what? You gotta do it twice! Okay, Mike. And now the reset door really makes sense. No, so I gotta do it twice in a row, of course. Jesse grabbed your free month. There you go, Jesse. Charles thinks the door is just a reset door. Mr. Blue says I'm always ignored. Like by me? Because I wonder if you had sent one message earlier that said viewer levels, which I assumed had to be a joke because of. Maybe I'm mistaken, Mr. Blue, but in my mind, we've already had like 20 interactions about the. Oh no! So and see, you're joking around. This is what I'm saying. This is why I was trying to ignore it because so often I don't get it. But that's all it is. It's not. It's honestly. I was doing my best to adjust to. Oh, looks like someone's making a joke. I'm not even going to address it. And so, do you see the moment we're in here, Mr. Blue? This is what I was trying to avoid. But in any case, we're all good. Not ignoring you. Glad you're here. Let's get this clear. Shout out to Mike. We got a tough one here, people. We got a tough one. We've got a tough level. I got to do this twice. What's going to be the strat? 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. Oh, so wait, maybe I'm really totally misunderstanding. You're asking if it's viewer levels. Okay, I take it all back. This must be your first time supporter request line, and maybe you caught a gifted sub recently. I'm very sorry. Again, I misunderstood. Yes, this is your opportunity to send me a level code. It can be a level code you created, a code that you are working on, or a level type, a speed run, a link. So yeah, all of that is fair game for the supporter request line. There you go. I'm so sorry. Now it all makes more sense. There we go. Now I have to do this jump again. Mike, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, buddy? Here we go. Mike, how dare you, bro? How dare you? Okay, and there we go. Mr. Blue, I'm so sorry, man. I'm telling you, I've got to be one of the... If they make top 10 lists of different types of streamers, I get top 10 most neurotic. I think I should be on that list. Oh, see, I can do it the first time pretty consistently now. All right, come on now. Come on now. Smaller jump. The problem is jumping too high every time. There we go. The other trick is then when you reset right here, I kind of want to go back to the... There we go. There we go. Want to go back to the starting position. Because you kind of have that little muscle memory of the timing of the jumps from when the level loads. But when you go through the reset door, you're a couple blocks to the right. So just resetting a couple steps to the left helped a lot. Okay, very cool, Mike. The Goomba Challenge. I'm down with it. I am down with it. All right, that was close. Jonathan felt that one. Okay, let's... And we've got a level from Abby. Okay, hold on now, people. Here we go. There we go, Mr. Blue. Alrighty. Alrighty. Mr. Blue and Abby are on the list. And there we go, Mike. Bingo, bango, bongo. Got it done, Charles. Thanks for the GG. Abby, Jeff, Mike, Susie, Jonathan, Charles, and George, the magician. The 7-second world record is pretty impressive. They really got to it. Okay. Now back to the list. Now we have to do the 2 link levels. We're going to do a longer one and a shorter one. Actually, you know what? I think, generally speaking, I should prioritize level codes. Like in a situation like this, I have 2 level type requests, the 2 link levels, but now I also have 2 actual level codes. You know what I mean? I wonder if it makes more sense to prioritize level codes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like, especially if it's somebody's level, they're that much more invested. So I'm going to go with that, people. I still think I'm going to get through the whole list. But in a worst-case scenario... Mr. Blue. All right, Mr. Blue. Do I know you from Facebook, or do I only know you here on Twitch? Let's try your level. I know you from Twitch and YouTube. Okay. You're bordering on chat spam now, my friend. So that's it. It's just an awkward thing. In my mind, you don't usually do this sort of thing, but like what I mean is blocks of text, five messages in a row, 3 of them with all caps. So again, I think this is meant to be a joke thing. Is this the level? 58 second? I don't know what's going on here, people. All right. I think I'm going to need a clear video for this, my friend. I got to throw the spring. It's a spring. I got to throw the spring off the springs. Maybe from the ground? The message got modded? I don't know what we're saying here. Okay, it's with a jump. It's a toss with a jump. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be very real. It hasn't been cleared yet. There's no clear video. Well, he's the level creator, so he cleared it. This feels like a level that is probably not going to be cleared in 5 minutes. Which is certainly not a slight to the level. But I don't think this really makes sense. It's something that I'm going to be playing. So I'll try maybe one of your easier levels. Scary precision. A 10-second. I probably have a better shot at this. Yeah, that one's out of my league, Mr. Blue. Turns out that one is out of my league. But shout out to you for getting the clear. Good gracious. Shout out to you for getting that clear. Okay, Georgia's saying that's why you're getting confused. I kept being able to not see the chats who I was talking to. And there we go. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, this too is likely going to be just too tough. So, shout out to you, Mr. Blue. But unfortunately, I don't think, as much as you just went on and on about viewer levels, and now I think it's starting to make sense. Maybe this is part of why you have a thing about viewer levels. There's probably a relatively small group of streamers that could even beat these in any sort of timely manner. I'm definitely not one of them. So yeah, definitely I'm down with it. It's cool stuff. It's just very, 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 very deep into the difficult. So there you go. You get my ultimate seal of you're amazing at the game. You make really tough levels. So tough that I can't beat them in this time constraint. So there you go. Honest thoughts. I hope that comes off complimentary because that's how I mean it. Objectively, crazy difficult levels. I would hope we can all agree. And that is a beautiful thing. But it's not going to work out for this situation. So, now we'll try Abby's level. And then we'll do the Link levels. And that is how we will play it. All right, here's some Kaizo Light from Abby. Hey, almost 200 plays already, Abby. Not bad at all. Hey, I like that. That was cool. Love the indication, Abby. Oh, I can't land. I love that you indicated the parachute. Okay, and that's the end. Beautiful. This is a great level. You know, this is a great example of, I've been talking about joining up with the teams. Team Jamp. Hey, there's a little pipe up there. Team Shell. Abby, you should totally join up with Team Jamp. In the next level you make like this, you can submit it to them, and you could make it an official Team Jamp level. Because this is, I promise you, this was good enough. Oh! And it's right in that style. Really, really, really great stuff here, Abby. There you go. So give it some thought, Abby. Consider joining Team Jamp. You can just join the Discord, and then if you submit the level and make it official, you have to do a couple things before you can submit a level. Like you have to earn enough points. I'm not too familiar with the full system because I've never done it, but I know it exists. And part of the advantage is if you get it officially registered with Team Jamp, then it will be in their little database. So people could potentially find it through the Team Jamp database. That's part of the idea there. Great job, Abby. Great job. Really, really, really nicely done. There we go. All right. And now we are moving on to the Link levels for Kyle A. And there was one other, I think Brian. Alrighty. It's got to be SMB if it's going to be Link. And all we want is Link. Let's see what that brings us. Hint equals ice. All right. Ice equals hint. Alrighty. Shout out to Kyle with an A. Oh. Oh. Okay. Is it a troll level? I think I did a Link troll level somehow. So I need the mushroom. Oh, boy. Well, this certainly took a turn, people. The vibe was so good. The vibe was so good here. So it's all note blocks here. No. Okay, it's showing me that there's a pipe right there. Okay, well, thank you for showing me. That definitely gives me a little boost. And, oh, it's even indicated with the 10 coin. All right. You know what? This is winning me over quickly. What started to look desperate is now starting to come together. 10 coin. Boom. All right. Respect. Okay, that's the third from the right. Oh, so you know what? Probably the easiest way to avoid that troll is to use the arrows. Because this won't activate the block. There's something up here. You need the Link suit. So there's a mushroom up top. Okay, I love it. Troll levels become so much more fun to me when you can understand what's going on behind the scenes, like when they're willing to show you. And this, now it makes perfect sense why this is at the very top of the list. Because even people like me that don't enjoy troll levels can enjoy this kind of troll level. That's when you really have mass appeal. If you can appeal to the people who don't even typically like that sort of level. Okay, so I need to do something. I just don't know what. Something here? We know something with Link. It's something that has to do with Link. Ev says, Pat playing a troll level? I know. It happened by accident. But it's very nice. It's well indicated, has the context. Exactly. Makes it easy to appreciate. So we know that through the door, it shows us that up here, there's a note block with a vine that we need. And there's a mushroom that will activate the note block. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Don't have Link? It's okay, I just noticed on the right here. It says no Link. No Link. No link. Maybe I have to not have link at that point in the level? We know it has something to do with no link. Like, don't get link here. Is there a way? Or what if I just use this and just damage through? Like this. Aha. I don't know how this stuff works, people. Okay. There's definitely some kind of, probably as soon as I jump. Probably as soon as I jump, it's going to activate the on-off. Okay, I managed to avoid one troll. And they got me with the next one, but we got the checkpoint. So I like it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I've been saying there's another 10 coin at the beginning. There's from, could that be something? Josh is saying maybe lose the link before the one-way. And Jonathan said the same thing. Damage to the piranhas. Chat had it. Chat had the right idea. I don't know what was supposed to happen here. This is to try to keep the checkpoint. So how much? I don't get it. I'm supposed to do that, I guess. Okay, let's try that again. What's supposed to happen here? I'm supposed to step to the right. Okay. The point of that room is to make it difficult to lose in order to restart from the checkpoint. That's what's going on there. Okay, so take a step right. Now I'm here. No, I needed to take the mushroom through. Okay. Ashley said with the link suit, go back through the pipe on top of the munches and takes you to a pipe. Well, so wait a minute. There's a whole other way? Ashley's got some intel. If I do that, I can get through here. All right. I'm going to do it the Ashley way. With link suit, you go back through. So let's start there. Let's start there because it's starting to feel like I'm not going to get it. With the link suit. Oh, so right here. Hold on. You're talking about here. With the link suit. Oh, at the beginning of the level? So is this going to be... Okay. So I should reset. I don't want the checkpoints a lie? Because every level is supposed to be beatable, but the truth is I don't know anything about troll levels. I'm going to do exactly what it says here. I'm going to... Okay. With the link suit, go back through the pipe on top of the munches. Oops. DJ Delboy, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you for that support. This song's for you.
You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Okay. Let Link Suit go back through the pipe on top of the munches. Right here. And then it turns into a double troll. This is unbelievable. This is one of the wildest... There's so many layers to this, and this is why I've said, for as much as I don't enjoy or really appreciate troll levels that much, I will very openly and quickly say there's some of the smartest, most clever, some of the best level creators in the game, and they just use their power this way. Now, how to get to the flag? I can't figure out how to get to it. Oh. Okay. So, yeah. I can definitely... At the top of the vine, there's a pipe. Okay, there we go. There's some intel. Charles said it's like Shrek said. Well. Okay. Jonathan says, at the top of the vine, there's a pipe. I guess I don't fully understand. I went to the top and held right. And this was the result. So maybe it's on the left side. Perhaps it's on the left side. Wow. Well, thank you for whoever requested the link level. No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I ultimately chose this link level. I could have picked anything on the page. I just never in a billion years imagined the number one would be a troll level, but I can see why. Now I fully get it. I can totally see why this is worthy. It's an up pipe. There we go. That makes more sense. Now I understand. Because I was wondering if I didn't feel a platform up there before. Okay. It says... Don't cheese it? What do you mean? How is that cheese? I think I might be all set with this one, people. Here's what I'm going to do. I like the level. It's incredible. Incredible. Unbelievable brain behind this. The design, the execution is all amazing. It's absolutely amazing. But it's not for me. It's not for me. It's just like the super tough level that just came through from Mr. Blue. That would legitimately take me up to 3-4 hours straight. Do you know what I mean? At a stream like the supporter request line, there's no room for a 4-hour grind. So that's part of the trick. It's like also, if I don't enjoy troll levels, watching me grind out a level like this for, 30 minutes, it's already been probably 10 or 15? I don't know. If anybody out there gets it, I'll be happy to display it here. But I'm kind of tapping out at this point. With the caveat that I still like it. I respect it just like Mr. Blue. It's just not a good fit for this situation. So hopefully that is diplomatically put enough to make it clear that there is no ill will on my side. Nothing insulting, just the reality. That's all. So let's try again. Here. Bob is a real deal level creator. Okay, here we go. A 1%... 2-minute clear to check. Here we go. This might work a little better. This could work a little better. What's up, Cy? It's Friday. It's Friday. And what a Friday it is. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Ba-bomb. That's cool. Hold right. This is amazing. Oh, they even gave you the block to indicate where to stand, and I still got it wrong twice. Okay, and I still... Hold on now. Patty boy, that was pretty cool. Okay, no, I see the story here. Here we go, people. Here we go. Now, again, is this level better than the others? No, it's not objectively better. This is just what I objectively enjoy. And you know, there is an interesting like dynamic at play. It feels like with. Oh, I needed to hit the on-off. I see it now. There's an interesting dynamic at play of like the obligation. What obligation exists to play at your highest level? You know, you could make a parallel to lifting. It's like if you are the difference between a bodybuilder. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Let me just play the game here. Feel like I've talked myself in circles a couple times this stream. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Okay, here we go, people. Here we go. This is amazing. This is my favorite kind of stuff, no doubt about it. I need a key, which is probably through this door. Oh, interesting. Now, the longer you're on this dude, he gets more height. They made it 2 blocks over, so you couldn't get away with that. Okay, fair enough. You got to make that jump early. Amazing level. Absolutely amazing level. We got the path down now. I gotta keep this thing really low. That was close. That's the answer, people. That is the answer. We gotta at least check. Well, well, well! Good gracious, good thing we checked. Look at this little challenge to get the 1-ups. Now this is crazy. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. This level's out of control. This is phase 1. No! Not good enough. Okay. Glad we got that checky. Definitely glad we got that checkpoint. Now we're locked in here. I have no key. It's like a fake checkpoint. Wait a minute, and that's why this goes both ways. Wait a minute, come on! It's a fake checkpoint! Interesting. Very interesting. All right, fair enough. All right, let's try this again. I did it wrong. I tried to jump from here and then midair throw the arrow. That's wrong. It's jump here to here and then from this platform jump up. And by the time the arrow hits, the ground will be there. See what I'm saying? And there it is. Like Daniel's saying. See the map up here, people? This is where we are right now. This is the bottom middle. They thought of everything with this. They thought of everything with this level. Ooh, okay, we gotta push it off with our shield. Wow. Amazing. Now that's the kind of level that it takes no effort at all for me to appreciate and enjoy. I don't have to try. I can just put it on and have a great time. And I mean, I think if we're being honest here, we're all kind of naturally drawn to that. The things that we most comfortable with, enjoy. It's different for everybody. That's just how it is for me. But boy, that really was incredibly good. Like, what can you say? Other than wow. Thanks, Charles, Abby, Susie, Barack, Matt, and Kyle with an A. All right. And now, is that the short one or the long one? I said I was going to do a shorter one and a longer one. Look at this. This looks like it's going to be awesome. So I'm just going with this one. Here we go, the Lost Temple Ruins. Almost. This is awesome. This is awesome. So first we start here. Boom. Then it's a bomb here. We hit that on the way down, if I'm any good. Actually, because the platform has wings, that's probably not the intended strat. Let's try to do it exactly as intended and indicated. Here, then this. Very cool. Come on. How amazing was that setup? How amazing was that setup, people? Oh, it's here. I failed to do that. Okay. This is amazing. How cool is this, people? I think this is very cool. I think this is very cool. I missed that one. Because I was so busy looking at that one. No! I didn't mean to pull out the bow and arrow. Abby thinks it's awesome. There we go, Abby. There we go, Abby. Great indication. There we go. This is gonna bounce. That was so cool. What an ending! Are you kidding? Wow. Wow. I don't know what it is. It's just like the way all the Link moves work together is very satisfying. It's very, very satisfying the way it all works together. It gets a while for me. Abby says this is awesome. Matt says, I hate playing Link maps, but very much enjoy watching them. The tech is so satisfying to watch. It sure is. It's very satisfying. Thanks, Charles, Susie, Jonathan, Barack. And it's very satisfying to play, too. But it can be annoying if it's really difficult for you. You know what I mean? I can remember, I think the first Link grind for me was like 3 years ago, a Casper level, a Casper Link Kaizo. And I remember being like, wow, this is so cool that even though I'm struggling so hard, it actually keeps it fun. So that's what really got me started on Link tech levels. But they definitely go way beyond my pay grade there, too. There's some Link levels that are just a handful of people can do them. Daniel says he's watching on the red side on the Xbox. Blue on your phone, purple on your laptop. And red is 1 or 2 minutes behind the blue. That's really interesting, Daniel. That must all be happening through Restream. Abby's never seen the trick with the pound the piranha plants. Very cool. Thanks, Matt. Okay. Well, that's all the codes. So what I'm going to do for the last 10 minutes, let's see if we can find one of Mr. Blue's levels that is at least possible to do in 10 minutes. Because now that we made it through, that was Abby's. It's this one. You think it's an Xbox issue? Okay, you pulled it on the laptop and it's right with the others. Okay, so it's just the Xbox. 0.06, wow. Well, the good news is there are a couple different 10-second challenges. There are a couple 10-second challenges, pure agony. Wow. Aura, he's amazing. Now, see, here's someone who's really good. He plays super expert no skip every night. He's amazing. Not family friendly, but very, very funny. Okay, this one is very short. Look at that. That's the whole level. But, all right, let's try this one. I feel like this is short enough that we at least have a chance. That last jump, though, people. Look at the last jump. I'll give it a try. It's probably got the best, Abby, you have a code? Well, I should be back tonight, 8 p.m. to 10. And especially the way all this went down, I'd rather give a little extra time to Mr. Blue here, where I only played for like I played for long enough to recognize these are nothing I'm probably going to clear the stream. But again, now that we're in this, now that the context has shifted to now the queue is empty, everyone who wanted a code played has had at least one played, and now is like the perfect time. We found a 6-second level, so even if it is super, super difficult, which it appears to be, I should at least have a chance. And then, but I'm very likely Mr. Blue is long gone at this point. But it's just how it all played out, people. So there's a cloud up here. There's a cloud in the center of the saw. Now, what I'm wondering is if I even try to do a ground pound. It's a duck jump from here. I got to twirl about here. And I wonder if I should try to ground pound. I'm betting yes, based on the fact that there's 2 clouds here. If there was only one, I'd say no. But even then. So that's going to be the starting point strat. Okay, more height. More height. Thank you, Abby. Thanks for understanding. Little more height. Bit more height here. Okay, that was too much height. We're adjusting. Man, I wish this was the second level I saw. There it is. Oh, that's where it's really going to get tough. Because that twirl, it doesn't want me to twirl there. All right. So you're telling me there's a chance here. Oh my gosh, what I'm not even sure what I hit. Oh no, wait a minute, people. This is even harder than I thought. So it must be that I'm supposed to stay to the right. I wonder what the ghost hitbox is like. The spike hitbox is a wall. So I definitely have more of a margin for error on the right side. Oh, gosh. I'm pleased that we're getting the first 2 jumps consistently. That doesn't take away from it. I'm still just as happy because, like I'm saying, this is... The first jump's not too bad. This second one means business. The second one really means business. Oh, gosh. Part of the trick is I want to just do a super low jump, but the lower I go, the more likely my twirl gets destroyed. There we go. I got the twirl. So, how in the world? So I think the ghost hitbox is more forgiving than the muncher. So, I can't get too far. Here's the thing. The strictest hitbox here. Oh, wait, is it moving left to right? They are moving. They're actually moving left to right. You know, and that looks significant enough that it would make a difference. I think maybe I'm supposed to line it up when they're moving right. When they're moving right, I make my jump. Man, it's got to be such a bizarre angle because there's spikes here too. It's a 1 block space here. So it's like the trajectory has to be diagonal and then it has to straighten out. That's what I'm trying to do. But it's getting this diagonal angle before straightening out. If we follow the angle down, it puts me on the spikes. Do you see what I mean? If I don't have a clean angle to jump. So I must just have to be... One thing's for sure, by the time Mario is this height, when Mario is beside the spike, I need to be far enough to the right of it. That wasn't the best way to say it. It's just what I was saying before. This is a wall. There's no give here on the left side, but I have a little give on the right side. The hitbox is way more forgiving here. So I have to start. Here's the answer. I have to start on the left side here, and then take like 1 step to the right, and hope for the best. 1 step, jump, twirl. Not bad. That's actually very promising. All the things came together. We definitely need to favor the right side. I'm very, very, very pleased with that, people. That was pretty good. That was not. And that was not. Daniel says, if I can do it once, I can do it twice. And if I can do it twice, I can do it 3 times. And if I can do it 3 times, I can do it consistently. That's what I said in 2022. Oh, there we go, Daniel. Sounds like a silly thing I would say. Oof. I wonder if I should try ground pound there. Big progress, Susie. We got a chance here. I really do wish I saw this level second when I went looking for an alternative level to play for Mr. Blue. Because I feel like if I saw this one second versus I tried the very first level he ever made, and that very first jump made it appear to me that it was nothing I could realistically do this stream. But this one is significantly easier, at least to my eye. Could be wrong. We're at least making it to the last jump. Man, that's tough. You got to start holding left so much earlier than I want to. Oh, too early. All right. Come on now. So you're saying there's a chance, Daniel. So you're saying there's a chance. A little more height. Bit more height. I started under jumping it, which does typically happen over time. Good. Oh my gosh. If you're wondering what happened there, I have to time it. So it's immediately after I start pressing right, I press jump. And you guessed it, I press jump first. Oh gosh, jumped a little too high there. But I'd rather jump too high than too low. Close. Close. The good news is the mistakes we're making are relatively varied. Other than that, that's the most common mistake, and it is that I'm actively, consciously trying to prevent it. You just bring so much momentum by necessity. I need max momentum, but I need to stop short. So you know what? Maybe I should just go with the ground pound there as well. I haven't even tried it. It works very well here. No, that's the problem. The problem is I don't have the option to ground pound because I need the rest of the distance that happens as the trajectory goes down. If I ground pound, I lose that distance and I just go straight down. So that's not a... It works in the second jump, but that's the only place. Confirmed. Man. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh. Come on now. Batty boy. What's up, Brian? Big shout out to Captain BS, an amazing streamer, content creator extraordinaire. And somebody who has a 95% chance of beating you at Mario Kart. He is a Mario Kart master. I lost all my momentum there. I lost all my momentum there. Oh, good gracious. That's the second most common mistake I'm making on that last setup. The first is running into the right muncher. And there's the magnet twirl. You hear the twirl sound effect, but instead of moving like that, you go boop and go down. It's very unfortunate. Too late on the ground pound. Close. Okay, Brian said, normally we'd be working, took a day off, mental health too valuable. There you go, a little mental health day, Brian. Can go a long way. Shout out to you for knowing when you need to take it and for being willing to take it. What's up, Dustin? Shout out to Lights Echo. Come on, Pat. You haven't made it to this cloud in so long. Is there maybe an alternate strat I should do? Like, what if I did this? If I try to wall jump, like, from around the cloud, I feel like that might be easier. Then I might actually be able to do the ground pound. Oh, that was foolish. You saw Mario duck when he landed. I don't know if that's a viable strat. Let's try it a couple times, though. We'll try it a couple times. Hold on, that's definitely easier, because it's so much more control. But what's also nice about it is I can do a full jump. Oh my gosh! I did not mean to spin. That was supposed to be a twirl. That was a spin in disguise. Abby said this is tough. Hey, I'm telling you. Mr. Blue means business with these levels. Oh, I thought I was already down there. I expected Mario to fall. There you go. That should work, Patty boy. That should work. I just have to start holding left a little earlier. And then we can start consistently making it to the last jump. Ugh! But now I have this to deal with. I'm going to want to start rushing through it, and I really can't afford to. Nice.
Oh, no.
I didn't take the step. But we're back there. We have a strat now. We have a strat to make it to the last jump somewhat consistently, as long as I can get through the first two. Oh my gosh. See, now we're going into overtime, people, and this is the this is the relationship I have with tough levels. It appears like I'm afraid of tough levels or like I refuse to play them, but it's because once I start, I never ever want... Oh my gosh! I never want to stop until I get the clear. So what happens to me, psychologically, all on my own doing, this is nobody's fault but mine, I'll start a level that I'll know is really tough, and once I start making, like, really any kind of progress, it becomes more and more difficult for me to leave. Now, if you're a healthy decision maker, at any point you can just decide, you know what, I'm going to walk away, we'll bring this back next stream. That's a very reasonable approach. That's not what I do. I get lost in the sauce here. Oh, that was close. So close. And I will refuse to end the stream until I get the clear. Sometimes at any cost. So, I know, and some of you have let me know in many different ways, just how much you don't approve of me gravitating towards quote-unquote easier levels. But there's more behind it than you probably realize. It's a lot less fear of not being able to beat it, and more of fear of getting trapped into it and me refusing to leave. I don't know how I did it that first time. That first one went so well. My first attempt, like 10 minutes ago when I made it to that final jump, that was my best attempt. By a lot. Oh, and I got to do that slowly, Pat. Because that's going to get frustrating if my cheese ends up... I don't even know if that's cheese so much. It's more like an alternate setup. What's the difference between cheese and an alternate setup? I don't know. Let's try this. Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Oh my gosh, people. Mr. Blue, I am so glad to have been wrong, my friend. I am so glad to have been wrong. And I know, I don't know it, but I'm betting you left back when I stopped playing your levels. And I apologize for the way it all went down, but I'm glad we at least in this stream got to somehow address it and show you a little love, because again, it really is never against you as a level creator. That was awesome. But even that, it ended up taking, what, like 20 minutes? And that was, I think, significantly easier than any of your other levels. So, even this gets us so tough, you are legit. Let the record show. And there we go. That's best case scenario here. Dustin understands. Shout out to my buddy Lights Echo. And here comes Charles with a small boost. Get you through to the goal. Thank you for the 310 stars. This star drop is for you, Charles. This star drop is for you. This is what's crazy about... Charles says, looks like you got it anyway. And this is what's tricky. A jump like that, I've had the experience of being able to make it to the end and then spending, without exaggerating, a full hour or two just trying to get the last jump. I've had that happen so many times, so that's part of why I fear it. But the truth is, I'm getting better and better, and that's less and less likely to happen. And I feel like that's probably where some of the viewer frustration comes from, when it's like, come on, man, you got $5,000 in the game. Who else is going to play it? So I do get that side of it. That's not lost on me. It's more that my own weakness of I get sucked into a level so quickly in almost... I just struggle so much to regulate to say, okay, I'll do 1 hour block of it now. I'll do another hour block of it on Tuesday. That's very, very, very difficult for me. So, here's the whole story. Shout out Mr. Blue. Glad we got it clear in there. And there we go. And yes, the plan is to be back at 8 tonight. So, supporters, you got another chance to get a level in here. And that's the plan. So thanks for being here. Huge shout out to Charles, our superstar leader, with 310 stars. And everyone else that was kind enough to hit with any star shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in, your favorite music playing can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know, people. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life. It's the weekend. Who knows what's going to happen? But I do know it can feel very real, like all your best days are behind you. There's nothing left for you. Or I think that sums it up the best for me, is the idea that all your best days are behind you. All the things you had to look forward to have come and gone, and now it's just routine to the end. That's how it can feel. And that's not true, people. It's not that that's not partly true, because it's partly true. But the full truth is there's still a lot left for you to experience in this life, people. And a lot of times, some of my favorite moments in this life came about unexpectedly. I wasn't planning on it. It wasn't anything I had looked forward to for a week before. It just dropped into my lap out of nowhere. A chance encounter with someone from the past, reconnected with a family member. Any of these random events can shift your whole attitude, day, perspective in a borderline life-changing way. So I'm just throwing you out that lifeline of, hey, if you're in that spot struggling, feeling like, it ain't going to happen for me, I'm out of here. Hold on to that hope that there's something you don't know about coming down the line that you're going to love. And I'm telling you, if you're willing to try and hold on, it will get there. And I'm not playing fortune teller here. It's just the stats of it. Any given year of your life, there's been at least one awesome thing that happened. I don't know what it was, but there's something else for you, people. So I'm rooting for you. Hope to catch up with you tonight for some more supporter request line. Thank you so much to all the people who've supported in any way, shape, or form, even without money, just being a viewer, someone that likes the content, someone that supports it in that way. Thank you all so much, because the only way anybody can be a content creator, out here is with that support. So thank you, people. Thank you so much. Whew. And there we go. What a level. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Jonathan. Check out the Game and Band Director. Check out Captain BS. Check out Double Star Mom 35. Check out Faithful Mommy Gaming. Check out Potsy_FN. There were all types of streamers that came by today, so check them all out. They're awesome. Thanks for hanging out here, Super Pat World. Hope to catch up with you soon, and until next time, have a great